today we study the characteristic features of two phylum, that is phylum Porifera and phylum Coelentata or Cnidaria. Lesson 4, Animal Kingdom, class 11th biology. So let us go through the characteristic features of both these phylums. As you know that the members of phylum Porifera are commonly known as sponges. Sponges means animals with porous body, that is they have the pores in their body. So all porifers have the pores in their body, hence called Porifera. Second is the generally they are marine, that is live in seawater, and mostly asymmetrical, that is their body is asymmetrical, they have the no symmetry, but some of the have radial symmetry, just like the cycon. These are primitive multicellular and have cellular level of organization. This is very important one. They have the cellular level of organization, that is each and every cell perform different functions. So division of labor occur inside the cells. Next is they have a water transport or canal system. Water enters in the body through the small pores called as ostia into the spongocoel. Spongocoel, here the spongocoel is the body cavity, and goes out through a large pore, that is osculum. Go through this structure. This is the LS, longitudinal section of cycon. So this is the osculum. This is the broad mouth-like structure or broad pore. This is the osculum. These small pores, these are the ostia. They are present in all whole of the body, and this is the spongocoel. This is the body cavity of this cycon. This is the spongocoel. They have some conocytes here. These are the conocytes. These are the conocytes present in lines, and this is spongocoel. The water enters through these ostia and comes out from osculum. That is water. Okay. Now, water transport is helpful in food gathering, respiration, exchange, and removal of wastes. So we can say that water current is responsible, and it performs so many functions, just like capturing of the food, respiratory exchange, as well as removal of waste product from the body. Conocytes or polar cells are lined the spongocoels. Digestion is intracellular, that is process of digestion takes place inside the cell. Body is supported by a skeleton which is made up of spicules or spongial fiber. This is very important. The body is supported by the skeleton made up of spicules or spongial fibers. They are hermaphrodite, that is bisexual, that is they have or they lay eggs as well as sperms are produced in the same body. We can say that sperms and eggs are produced in the same individual, hence these are the hermaphrodite or bisexual. Asexual reproduction takes place by means of fragmentation, and sexual reproduction takes place by means of the formation of gametes in the individual body. Now fertilization is internal, that is fertilization takes place inside the body of the organism, and development is indirect. This is very important one, that is when the larval stage is there in the life cycle, that is they have a larval stage in their life cycle, or we can say that larvae are the intermediate stage between the zygote and up to the adult form, or up to the new individual, or up to the new born individual. For example, cycon, इसके जो एग्जांपल है आपके स्पंज के, साइकोन आल्सो नोन एज स्काइफा, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट वन मार्क क्वेश्चन आल्सो पूछा जाता है, व्हाट इज द कॉमन नेम ऑफ द साइकोन. साइकोन इज नोन एज कॉमनली नोन एज स्काइफा. स्पॉन्जिला, इट इज नोन एज फ्रेश वाटर स्पंज, वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट आल्सो. एंड यूस्पोंजिया इज नोन एज बाथ स्पंज. both of these questions, that is Spongilla, freshwater sponge, and Euspongia, bath sponges, have been asked so many times in the NEET examination and other competitive examinations. So this is all about the characteristic features of phylum Porifera. Now, characteristic features of phylum Cnidaria or Coelenterata. Cnidaria is also known as Coelenterata. So they have these following characteristic features. The members of Cnidaria or Coelenterata are aquatic, marine, sessile or free living. Very important term, sessile. Sessile means they are attached to the substratum, और free swimming means they swim freely in the water. तो sessile भी हो सकते हैं, free swimming भी हो सकते हैं. Second thing, Cnidaria derived from the nidoblast. जो word Cnidaria derived है, this is derived from the nidoblast. Nidoblast contains the stinging capsule or nematocyte which are present on the tentacles. Actually, these nidoblasts or nidocytes are used for defense and offense mechanism, as well as they also use for the anchoring. Nidoblasts are used for anchorage, defense and to capture the prey और शिकार पकड़ने में. Actually, whenever the sting is used to capture the prey को capture करने में use करते हैं. Sting excrete some poisonous substances in the body of the prey, and it can be paralyzed. After some time, it can be taken up by the any of the coelenterate. Now, they show the tissue level of organization and diploblastic body organization. That is, the body is made up of ectoderm and endoderm only, and they have a central gastrovascular cavity with a single opening mouth on the hypostome. This is a very important one. Now, some cnidarians, that is, they corals, just like the corals. Some cnidarians or some coelenterate, just like the corals, they have the skeleton which is made up of calcium carbonate. वो calcium carbonate के बने हुए skeleton में रहते हैं. Now, cnidarians have, this is most important point of this phylum Coelenterata. Cnidarians have two body forms called as polyp and medusa. That is, all cnidarians or all coelenterate have two body forms. इनकी body की दो अवस्थाएं होती हैं. One is the polyp, another is the medusa. Polyp is sessile and cylindrical form. जिसकी polyp form होता है, this is sessile, that is attached to a substratum, and cylindrical form, just like this cylindrical form. For example, Hydra and Adamsia. It is also known as sea anemone. While the medusa is an umbrella-shaped free-swimming form. Medusa is the umbrella-shaped and free-swimming form. For example, Aurelia or jellyfish. Now, another important point. This is most important point of this topic. Some cnidarians exist both form. कुछ cnidarians में, कुछ coelenterates में दोनों अवस्थाएं पाई जाती हैं. They show the alternation of generation. That is, polyp produce medusa asexually and medusa form the polyp sexually. This is a very important point of this characteristic features of the coelenterate. इसे फिर से देखें. Some coelenterates or some cnidarians exist both form polyp and medusa, and this is known as alternation of generation. That is, polyps produce medusa asexually. यानी कि medusa polyp से asexual reproduction के द्वारा बनता है, and medusa form the polyp sexually. और जो polyp बनाता है medusa, वो से sexual reproduction से बनाता है. For example, ovelia. These both form occur in the ovelia. This is very important. Now, other example of coelenterates are Physalia, also known as Portuguese man of war. 1 mark important question. So many times have been asked in the NEET examination. Which coelenterate is known as Portuguese man of war? That is Physalia. Adamsia, also known as sea anemone. Pennatula, that is sea pan. Gorgonia, sea fan. And brain coral, that is Mandarina. So, this is all about the characteristic features of phylum Coelenterata. If you enjoy this video, so you can like, share and subscribe it. Thank you and have a good day.